everyone, my name is Josie Lanzi and I'd like to welcome you to my kitchen. J'aimerais vous inviter dans ma cuisine. Welcome. It's all about appetizers this week and I'm very, very excited. Why? Because I love appetizers. And why do you ask? And I love to make them. It's because I am a French-Canadian girl and us French people like to eat a lot. Not in volume, but many times throughout the day, because we adore food and we love tasting many different things. So we feel more satisfied at the end of the day if you ate 5 or 6 times rather than just 2 or 3 times. So now that you know that I'm French Canadian and all, and we have beautiful appetizers over here, I've already made some for you today. They're called cheesy corn bites, and I'm going to make them 2 ways for you. So I kept a couple aside to show you, and I'll assemble this just to show you how simple this is. First, I want to turn the stove and get a tablespoon of olive oil going here, get that warmed up. And to that, I'm going to add 1 boneless chicken breast that I have chopped up in 20 pieces. And you'll see what happens to that later on. Okay, so we're going to add our chicken and separate them right now so they don't get stuck together. They are little pieces, and yes, they're going to be for the top of some of our little cheesy corn bites. Okay, so in your filling, the main ingredient is 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And we're all about our Philadelphia cream cheese, aren't we? To that, you're going to add 1/7 ounce a can of corn that you have drained. I use the Mexi corn, but just plain corn is fine. To that, you're going to then add 1 egg, and then you're going to add 1/2 cup of the Monterey Jack cheese. It's 1 cup of the Monterey Jack cheese. You want to mix all that together, and this is what you get. This nice, thick filling, creamy with corn. It's going to be delicious. Now, what I like to use is just my measuring teaspoon, so you get it in there all evenly and they all look alike. So you fill your teaspoon like this. I hope you can see this because I'm by myself today. And then all you do is drop it in there like so. Just like that. And then again. And this will make 40 easy. So plan for 40 at least. Just like that. See? Nice and simple, very easy, and fits perfectly. Nice size bites too. Okay, let's move that aside. I'm just gonna crank this up to high here so we can get the chicken going. It's only gonna take a minute or so because they're very small pieces, but okay. And it's on, so it's gonna do its thing right after I add some taco seasoning. And this is just the regular McCormick original taco seasoning. And you want to just use about 1/2 of this packet. So no salt and no pepper needed because there's a lot of salt in this package. So that's where all the seasoning is going to come from for the chicken. You hear that sizzling already? Yum. This is so easy. Then you mix that thoroughly so I get some of that taco seasoning all the way around these little chicken bites. And this is going to be so yummy. Okay, so I filled all my 40 cups, and you want to stick them in a preheated oven at 350 for 20 minutes. And this is what you get after you're done. Now, I just made these, so they're hot. I hope you can see this. And it's perfect that it's appetizer week, because I got an invitation at my neighbor's tonight for appetizers and drinks. So I'm like right there. As soon as I'm done with this, I will be joining my neighbors. And of course with appetizers, like the French would say, a good apéritif, c'est très bon. Always good to have a nice wine to accompany some appetizers. Or if not, whatever you prefer to drink. But I'm sure that's what they will be having over there tonight. So being French, that's what we'll have too. And then you toss this around. Move them around. You only need a couple minutes. They're all done on one side. This is going to be so good. Yum. I can't wait to taste these. Oh, it smells so good in here. Let me lower this down. My mother would say, it smells très, très bon. En français. I have two sisters, and we've been in the United States for 30 years. And whenever we have to talk to each other, talk to my mom, it's always en français. She did that because she wanted to make sure we did not forget our French. Pretty smart mom I got there, huh? Okay, so I'm moving these to a plate. Nice pretty plate here. This goes really fast. I mean, you can set this up, no problem. Nice. I'll move the tray here in a minute so I can make sure you get to see these. So pretty much you get little corn filling here. See how that is? It fits perfect in your hand. Little bite size. Just perfect. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Chicken is done. Move this over here. And set this up so you can see. Whoops. Drop something. Getting all excited about testing this out. These are really yummy, but I've never made them with the chicken. I decided to just try something new. So you then take your chicken and you're putting one here and there on the top. So there's a little bit of variation. Some people might not like it with the chicken. Some people might like it with the chicken. So you know, you just put them down like this. Just like that. Nice and easy. So it's 20 minutes in the oven, so that's pretty quick. And to prepare this, mix all that together and put them in the lower cups, that takes no time either. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, it's making me so hungry. Oops, one fell over here. I'm telling you, I'm so excited about our appetizers. I can barely stand it. Here we go. Now to this, I want to garnish with some chives. Just like so. So every bite you take, we'll have some chive, chicken, corn, creamy Philadelphia. Can you see this? I hope you can see this. This is my presentation. And since I'm heading to the neighbors soon, and then I'm French, of course, I'll bring my appetitive, and I certainly would like to taste one for you. I hope they're not too hot. I'll take one without the chicken, just to make sure I don't burn myself. Mmm. Mmm. The creaminess. Mmm. Of the cream cheese and the sweet corn and the saltiness of the Tostitos. These are the chips, they're called Tostitos. They're a little cup size. You can find them in any supermarket. So I sure hope you try this recipe. And all I need to do now is put an aluminum foil on this, grab mon apéritif, et oui, oui, ça va être très bon. This is going to be very delicious. And I hope you join me for the next appetizer, because since this is what I love the best, I may be sneaking